In this video, I am going to show you how to sand the first coat of microcement. Now, for this job, you're going to need an orbital sander, you're going to need dust extraction, and you're going to need sanding pads. I recommend around 120. If it's a bit rougher, you might need an 80, but generally you should be okay with a 120. And you're going to need some gloves. So you'll note from the pad that it is a mesh style pad, which means that when I turn the orbital sander on with dust extraction, all of the dust is sucked through the holes and you don't get loads of dust in the air. So let's get started. I'm going to put the orbital sander on a low speed and just start working around the surface of the microcement. Now, all I'm trying to do with the first coat is just take off the high spots. The reason being is that we're going to be putting another coat on and we want to get this nice and level, but it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. If you can get it perfectly smooth, that's great, but not essential. Turn the speed up a little bit just to make light work of the process. Let's turn the orbital sander off and just give the microcement a feel. Just make sure there's no high spots. Better to do it with your hand as opposed to by eye, because as you can see there's loads of texture variation, but that's a bit deceiving. You're better off using your hands just to see if there's any high spots. Now, if you've been even with your sanding and you haven't dug in, try not to dig in, go on an edge with your orbital sander. Try and just keep the surface flat, and that will take any of the sort of high spots off. And that's all we need to do for the first coat. In the next video, we will re-prime and apply the second coat. But as far as sanding the first coat is concerned, I'm now done. I'm quite happy with this. It's nice and level, and we're ready to move on to the next stage of the project.